An award-winning author and musician is set to release her new book on Sunday. It's titled Human Expansive Edition. The launch comes just days before the National Day for Truth and Reconciliation. Vanessa Ferlaino now joins us from Sault Ste. Marie. Hi there, Vanessa.
Hi, Tony. How are you? I'm
doing well. Tell us about your book. Why did you decide to write it?
Yeah, absolutely. I think Human Expansive Edition really came from my first book, Human, and that one is the book that has won 2 awards, was featured in Times Square, super exciting. But I think I wrote that one 5 years ago, and 5 years later I thought, there's a lot of stuff that's really changed about what I believed in and the way the world works. And the Expansive Edition is really that, revisiting the first book and really diving into some of the things that, who was I back then and what do I believe has changed now. It's really a self-help book for anyone who's looking for kind of deep and personal connection. But I think most self-help book is really around our inner worlds. My book really encourages us to look at how our inner and outer worlds come together, because I think that's how we can see real change.
And can you see real change by working on your inner self that eventually helps people outside yourself?
100%. And I think it's not even helping people outside ourselves, but I think it's helping community, being involved in the world and understanding society and how things are structured, understanding power dynamics. When we really, really take that time to understand our inner work, we start living from this place of truth, and we start seeing, oh, well, actually, the world that I was seeing around me was a little bit of just because of things that I understand. But when I clear that, when I create space, I see the world around me differently. I see other people differently. I can notice suffering differently, I think, is a big one. When I've sort of take the time to nurture my inner suffering, I see outer suffering, I see global suffering differently, and now I'm compelled to make change.
As a non-Indigenous person, why is Indigenous reconciliation so important?
Oh, I love this question. Thank you for asking this. I think it's so important as a non-Indigenous person, especially because you're right, the book is coming out a couple days before Truth and Reconciliation Day. And I think it's extremely important. I'm not Indigenous myself, but for me, what I've learned in my journey is that when I have taken on this journey of decolonizing myself, when I've really started to understand my biases, how I think about the world, even understanding the privilege that I was born into as someone who is, I'm half Mexican, half Italian, but, I can see the world was built in a certain way to serve certain people who look a certain way. And so when we really, really do that inner work, we start, again, really finding that alignment and start understanding I can make a difference and help support people that maybe don't have that privilege and don't have access to the resources and things that I have access to.
Vanessa, thanks so much for your time. Really appreciate it. And good luck with your book.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Vanessa Ferlaino was our guest, and to see more of our Northern Book Club and our authors, head to our website, CTVNewsNorthernOntario.ca.